I'm about to do your Aquarius May 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Aquarius, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Aquarius love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Aquarius tarot reading for you. Now let's get on with this Aquarius May 2021 love reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you, what they're thinking about you, what their beliefs are about you. Then we're going to take a look at what their intentions are toward you and what their most likely actions are going to be toward you here in May 2021. And then I'm going to finish the reading off by getting you some advice from the universe on how you should navigate the situation you're finding yourself in with this person. What you should do, what you shouldn't do, kind of how you should play this so it works out in a way that's best for you. Now just keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Aquarius people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. Which really means that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every Aquarius on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Aquarius on the planet. I'm reading for my specific group of Aquarius people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. And it's also important to keep in mind that during general readings like this, energies can get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross-watchers. So if you're not an Aquarius and you're just watching this reading because you have the hots for an Aquarius and you want to know what's going on with them, I'm cool with that. Just keep in mind, though, that especially for cross-watchers, energies can get flipped around backwards. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. Now, enough talking, let's get on with this Aquarius May 2021 love reading, and let's start by getting 3 cards for how does Aquarius's romantic person of interest really feel about them here in May 2021, please. Well, there's one. Let's get 2 more. How do they feel about Aquarius in May 2021, please? Okay. Thank you. Make sure nothing flipped over there. That felt kind of funny. All right, we're good. Well, if that's not a powerful way to start a reading off, we got 3 major arcana cards here. On the bottom of the deck, oh, hang on, I gotta turn my light on here. 1 second. I guess that would make it a little bit hard to see what's going on without the light, huh? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords, pages are messengers, so this represents news and messages, communication. This is also an energy of someone who's trying to figure something out, like doing their due diligence, doing some thinking about something, trying to figure something out. So this can be an energy of like keeping tabs on you, checking you out on social media, driving past your house, where you work, asking people about you, doing some sort of work to try and figure you out, or try and figure something out related to you. Right under that, we have the 9 of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is an energy of thinking about something a lot, like so much so that it's to your person's detriment now. This is fears, worries, and anxieties being behind all that thinking that they're doing. And it's getting to the point that it's actually starting to stress them out, trying to figure something out about you. Or about this connection, we have the 7 of Pentacles under that. This is Taurus energy. This is an energy of your person pausing to reflect or take stock of this situation between the two of you. And what they're doing is looking at the seeds that have been planted, and they're trying to decide, is this going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that I really want? Is this worth me investing in, or continuing to invest in, or reinvesting in? Is this worth me putting my time, effort, and energy into? Or is this maybe not going to pan out the way I want it to, and maybe I should cut my losses and move on? So this is a period of time where they're pausing to reflect on those types of things here. But they're feeling some fears, worries, anxieties, and some stress, feeling like there's something they need to figure out about you here. Now, in their actual feelings for you, Aquarius, we have Temperance, we have the Empress, and we have Justice. So again, very powerful energy here. We have 3 major arcana cards in terms of their feelings for you. Very significant energy. This Temperance card is Sagittarius energy. This is an energy of patience. It's also an energy of like assimilating changes, blending things together little bits at a time. Not being in a big hurry about it though. Being willing to take a step back and look at the big picture here before they come back in to blend some more together, to try and make some fine-tuning adjustments. Now this can sometimes represent an energy of reconciliation. We've got this angel combining things together into this bigger cup. So on the standard Rider-Waite tarot deck, this shows an angel blending together 2 cups of water. Water represents love and emotions, and so do the cups. So this is about taking some love that has been separated and recombining it. Now in this particular card, we've got fire and water being mixed together here, so combining different elements together. But we have the divine represented in this card. So this is either an energy of your person feeling like you are being very patient, or feeling like blending things together with you. Feeling like trying to get some reconciliation. They're trying to figure out how to do that, and they have some fears and worries about whether this is worth it or not, whether this is worth the time, effort, and energy required here. The next card in their feelings for you, Aquarius, is the Empress. This is the mother of the tarot deck. This is a loving, mothering, nurturing, creative energy, someone who's very grounded, stable, abundant. This represents all 4 queens rolled into one person. Now this is also card 3 of the major arcana, which is the gateway between the divine or the universe, however you want to look at that, and this physical 3D reality that we live in. So all new things get manifested into our reality, get birthed into our reality via the Empress. So she almost always represents the birth of something new here. Next we have Justice. This is the Libra major arcana card. This is a card of balance. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So it's like your person is feeling like they're trying to balance this back out. These 2 cards can both signify balance, trying to blend things together, trying to assimilate some changes to rebalance this out so that something new can be birthed between the 2 of you. They're trying to figure out how to do that, thinking about it so much that they're stressing themselves out. Now that's their feelings. What are they thinking about, Aquarius, here in May 2021, please? What are their thoughts? Oh, looks like we've already got them here. What do we got? Looks like we got an extra card. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. But then we've got this 2 of Wands right under that. This is Aries energy. This is about being at a fork in the road, like a crossroad, some decision point for your person. And it's a decision about which path leads them to the world that they want, and which path do they need to leave behind in order to get there. We've got another 4 here. So the world that they want has something to do with stability. 4s are about stability, and that card is right between 2 4s here. So we've got potentially financial stability, and stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the 2 of you. These 4 wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. We just saw the Empress here, the gateway through which all new things get manifested into our reality. This is a card that is really a card of celebration. It's about celebrating something actually being manifested into the physical 3D reality. Something that they've wanted has now shown up in the physical 3D world, and it's got so much potential for stability behind it, it's worth celebrating. So your person is at a crossroads here. It looks to be like they're contemplating, they don't want to let go of you. They're thinking about holding on tightly and not letting go. And at the same time, they're thinking about trying to get to this level of stability in the home life and the connection that they want, and trying to manifest that with you. Looks like they're trying to balance things out and birth something new with you here. Potentially trying to reconcile a situation with you. Now, in their thinking about you here in May 2021, Aquarius, we have the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Wands. The Six of Swords is Aquarius energy. So, okay, wait a minute. We got some decision here, some decision point surrounded by two fours. A four at the beginning, a four at the end. Now we've got two sixes. A six at the beginning, a six at the end. This is Aquarius energy. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind and moving forward into calm, clear waters where there's more clarity, where they're moving forward towards something that they actually want. This is about leaving something behind, moving away from something that is emotionally painful or psychologically painful, leaving that in the past and moving forward toward what it is they actually want. So this is what they're thinking about you. They're thinking about either you are leaving something behind, or they're thinking about trying to leave something in the past and move away from that and move forward into calmer waters with you, because they don't want to let you go. They're just trying to figure out how to do that. How do we get to this world that we want, where everything is stable and worth celebrating here, where there's stability in this connection. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is about stability. This is about financial stability. This is who would build the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone who's very stable and abundant and prosperous and kind and generous. So either they're viewing you in that sense, they're thinking about you in that sense, or they're thinking about trying to move away from something and move forward toward being able to create this kind of a stability with you and being able to share this with you. Next, we have the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about thinking about these three cups that have been spilled out, all the love and emotions that have been spilled, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. It's about having their focus on the past. If they're thinking about the past, if they're focused on the past, they're going to feel the way they felt in the past. If they're focused on having their, something missing in their life, they're going to feel that gap. If they're focused about something that they've lost, they're going to feel that loss in their life. So this is telling me that your person's not controlling their focus. They're letting their focus dictate to them where it's going to go. And that in turn is dictating the emotions that they're feeling. They're focused on the past. They're focused on whatever this painful situation was that they're trying to move away from. But it's really hard to move away from something when you keep your focus directed at it. What they're not seeing is there's still these two upright, full cups behind them. This is the Two of Cups. This represents a love connection between the two of you. There's still a lot of love and emotions between the two of you, but because of where their focus is, they're not seeing that. It's caused them to miss that opportunity here. I think they're more focused on holding on to something that they don't have anymore than they are about seeing that there's still love and emotions there. But then we have this Six of Wands energy. This is Leo energy. This is a card of recognition. This is about your person recognizing something, either about themselves or about you, or about this connection between the two of you, recognizing something that allows them to move forward in success and victory here. So we've got two cards here about moving forward, about leaving the past in the past, moving away from some psychologically or mentally painful situation, balancing that back out, assimilating those changes, being able to blend things together little bits at a time, looking like they're feeling like birthing something new with you, something that's stable and abundant, something where they can share that stability, that abundance with you. I think they're trying to balance out this not heartbreak and sadness, it's like sadness and remorse about what happened in the past. They're trying to balance that back out. And I think they're recognizing something that's going to allow them to move forward here. What are this person's beliefs about Aquarius in May 2021, please? What do they believe about Aquarius in May 2021? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. This is them having fears, worries, anxieties about you. They're thinking about you an awful lot. I feel like they're thinking about the past way too much, and it's to their detriment. It's actually stressing them out. This could be causing them to lose sleep, not be able to go to sleep, not be able to stay to sleep. They could be having nightmares about it. It could be messing with their eating. They're stressing themselves out, thinking about something a lot, with a lot of fear and worry and lower vibrational energies behind it. Again, this is about them controlling their focus, dictating to their focus where it's going to go. And it seems like it, at least on the surface, it seems like their focus is dictating to them where it's going to go, and therefore their focus is dictating the emotions that they're feeling, which are not very pleasant ones. This is a card of like mental anguish. And again, in their thinking, they're thinking about leaving behind, moving away from something that has like a lot of mental anguish attached to it, some psychological or mental pain. And right under that, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. This is that period of them pausing to reflect and take stock of this whole situation, this connection, and decide if these seeds that you guys have planted are going to grow into that Ten of Pentacles that they really want. Is this worth investing in or continuing to invest in? Or it looks like, is it worth reinvesting in? I've got two cards that could signify we're talking about reinvesting here. Is this going to pan out? Or is this not going to pan out the way they want? Maybe it's time to cut their losses and move on. So this is that period of time of them pausing to reflect and ask those types of questions. Now, in their beliefs about you here for May 2021, Aquarius, we have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and Judgment. Now, this Page of Swords, again, is news and messages. It's communication. It's an energy of them trying to figure something out. They could be keeping tabs on you. They could be checking up on you. Or they could just be doing a lot of thinking about you. A lot of thinking about you. Trying to figure out what to do from here. And they're worried about it and fearful about it. And it's creating a painful situation for them. Next in their beliefs, we have this Knight of Cups. Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this is actions toward love and emotions. This is them believing that they should take actions toward love and emotions in your direction. I think they're just afraid to. They're still taking stock of this, trying to figure out if they can make these actions toward love and emotions. These romantic gestures, expressing their feelings, possibly making a love offer to you. Final card in their beliefs for you for May 2021 is Judgment. This is a card about decisions, as in them passing their own final verdict and judgment on a situation, making some sort of a final decision here, possibly trying to get out of their head, thinking about this, reflecting on it. Is this going to work or not? Is this going to pan out or not? Them putting an ending to that, thinking about it, and actually just making a damn decision here. It could be that. Or this could be a card of second chances, as in resurrection, as in calling something back from the grave, bringing it back to life, transforming it in a way that it's never going to be the same again. I've got two cards here talking about a second chance, about trying to reconcile a situation. I've got them believing that they should make actions of love and emotions in your direction. I've got them in their feelings for you, feeling like birthing something new, feeling like balancing this connection out, thinking about leaving the pain from the past behind and moving forward into calmer waters, moving forward in success and victory. Looks like they're recognizing something that may allow them to do that. It could be that they're finally figuring something out. But in their beliefs, they believe that they should be making a decision that would lead them towards resurrecting this connection with you. Let's take a look at their intentions. What are this person's intentions toward Aquarius in May 2021, please? Okay, what are their intentions toward Aquarius in May 2021, please? Thank you. Well, on the bottom of the deck, this is pretty, bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. This is Leo energy. So I've got Sagittarius, I've got possible Taurus or Libra, I've got some more Libra, I've got Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, more Leo. This is Leo. I've got some fire energy out here. Dang. This card is a card of being walled off and defensive. This is about defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, potentially being willing to fight for what it is that they desire, fight for what they believe in. Yeah, fight for you because they don't want to let you go. They're intending to fight for this connection because they don't want to let go of you. Yeah, they're still at this crossroads right now, though. They're still at this fork in the road, this decision point about which path leads them to the world they want and which path do they leave behind. It looks to me they're going to leave something painful behind. Hopefully, they're leaving this sadness and remorse from the past behind, and they're choosing to move forward down a path that leads them toward what they actually want, which looks to be expressing love and emotions to you, taking actions of love and emotions in your direction, trying to resurrect this connection with you. In their intentions for you for May 2021, Aquarius, we have Strength, we have the Sun, and we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, Strength is another Leo card. I've got the Six of Wands out here, that's Leo. I've got the Seven of Wands out here, that's Leo. And now I've got both Leo Major Arcana cards out here right in a row. So I've got quite a bit of Leo showing up. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could literally be dealing with any sign. I'm just calling out the ones that are prominently sticking out. And it looks like the most prominent ones are Leo, Libra. Yeah, we got a little bit of Virgo, a little bit of Scorpio out here. But then this Judgment card is also a fire sign energy. So we've got quite a bit of fire out here. This Strength card is Leo, but this tells me that this is a difficult situation for your person. They're having to dig down deep and tap into their inner strength in order to make it through this time. This is telling me they have the internal strength to do it. They have the internal courage to be able to face their fears and do what's necessary in this situation. This is also telling me that they could be trying to rein themselves in. They could be trying to tame the beast within, hold themselves back, not let themselves move forward too quickly, too hastily, not wanting to mess anything up here. We've seen them worried about it. They definitely don't want to make a mistake. Next we have the Sun. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. We've seen some abundance out here with the Empress. We've seen some abundance out here with this King of Pentacles. This is telling me that you are a source of happiness for your person. You're almost like the sunshine that lights up their life. Now this can also represent illumination, as in something having the light shined on it so that now they can see it for what it actually is. We've got this Leo card, two Leo cards here of recognition, them recognizing something that allows them to move forward in success and victory. I feel like they're trying to rein themselves in. They're definitely going through a rough spot right now because you bring them a lot of happiness. Then we've got this Five of Pentacles here. This is Taurus energy. This is a card of abandonment. It's about being cast aside. It's about being left out in the cold, potentially feeling like they're not good enough. This is a breakup card here. I feel like that there's something that they've recognized about the breakup that happened The sun has been shined on that, like it's illuminated something for them. Yes, they realize that you bring them a lot of happiness, but this was a difficult situation for them. And I feel like something has been recognized by them about this breakup that's made them decide, you know what, I don't want to let go of Aquarius. I'm going to fight for this connection. That's their intentions anyway. But you know how people are. What they intend to do, what they actually end up doing are sometimes very different things. So let's take a look at what are this person's most likely actions going to be toward Aquarius in May 2021. What are their most likely actions going to be? What are their most likely actions going to be toward Aquarius in May 2021? Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's... On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. This is the happy fairy tale ending card. This is Pisces energy. But this represents a happy fairy tale ending. This is about two people who are in that Nine of Cups state where they're both emotionally happy, emotionally content, full of their own self-love, who don't need some external thing or person to make them happy because their happiness comes from inside. They don't need some external thing or person to make them have a sense of love or feel loved or feel worthy of being loved, because all that's coming from inside themselves. This is two people in that state coming together into union to form a happy connection, a happy family where everyone's loved and appreciated. This is most people's goal when it comes to love and emotions and relationships. But that looks like it did not take place because we have a Tower right under that. This is a very abrupt shift in something. This is when everything came crashing down, when it all fell apart around them. Yeah, this is a very abrupt, like, foundation rocking event here. And they're still in this spot where they're holding on tightly to you and they don't want to let you go. Now, for their most likely actions toward you here in May 2021, Aquarius, we have the Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, there's that Seven of Wands again, and the Five of Wands again. Oh, not again, but this is Leo energy again is what I really meant to say. So I've got the 6, the 7, the 5, the 6, and the 7, which are all the Leo minor arcana cards. And I've got both Leo major arcana cards. The only Leo cards that I haven't seen would be any of the court cards that would represent Leo. We haven't seen those yet. It doesn't mean we won't, but this Four of Swords in their most likely actions, this is Libra energy. This is pausing to take a break, to take rest, to take a chill for a minute. It's about choosing to go internal to do some healing, to do some thinking about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward after this happy love connection fell apart here. They're still not wanting to let go of you. They're still at that fork in the road here, this decision point about which path leads me to the world that I want now. Twos represent decisions, and now we have another two. We have the Two of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of like weighing their options on something, looking at the pros and cons of something, trying to come to some sort of a decision. It's a card of balance, but it's more about trying to maintain their balance or trying to regain their balance after they've been thrown off balance. This is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy where they're not sure what to do and they're juggling their options here, which is probably why they're internal right now, doing some thinking, trying to figure out what to do with these options. This is like, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Will they take me back? Won't they take me back? This is like them going back and forth about it. And we have this Seven of Wands. This is, again, Leo energy. It's an energy of being walled off and defensive. It's about defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, or being willing to fight for what it is that they actually want. I think your person's going back and forth about that. Do I fight for this or not? In their intentions, they're intending to try and tap into their inner strength, to have the courage to make it through this. But then we've got this Five of Pentacles showing up, this abandonment, being cast aside. That's showing up, and I think they're walled off and defensive because of that. They're walled off and defensive because this happy love connection came crashing down. The final card in their most likely actions toward you here is this Five of Wands, Leo energy. Fives are conflict. Wands are about passion, desire. So this is a conflict in their desires. It's an internal conflict that they're having, where they're playing this internal game of tug of war with themselves. A piece of them wants this reconciliation energy. A piece of them is still focused on this abandonment. And they're not sure what to do. They're back and forth about it. They're pulling themselves in multiple different directions at the same time. Not able to make up their mind about, do I fight for this or don't I fight for this? Do I try to resurrect this connection, or do I just stay stuck in the past, focusing on all these negative emotions that I'm having here? Well, that's your person here in May 2021, Aquarius. Let's get you some advice on how you should navigate the situation with this person. What should you do? What should you not do? How should you play this so it works out in a way that's best for you? What is the advice for Aquarius about this situation with this person for May 2021, please? Keep these in the right order so we don't mess anything up. Let's get one more card for the advice for Aquarius for May 2021. Thank you. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. All four queens of the tarot deck wrapped up into one person. This is the mother of the tarot deck. Very stable, very grounded, abundant, nurturing energy, very creative energy. This is in your person's feelings for you. They're feeling like you are this Empress energy. This is also the gateway between the divine or the universe and this physical 3D reality we live in. This represents things getting manifested. This is how things get manifested. This is the birth of something new here. We have the Page of Cups right under that. News and messages of love and emotions. This could be an apology. This could be the expressing of feelings. We have the Knight of Cups right under that, which we have already seen in your person's beliefs. This is about taking actions toward love and emotions. So this is starting to look like you have birthed something new. You've started expressing love and emotions. You've started taking actions toward love and emotions somewhere, which could be why we're seeing that Page of Swords energy in their beliefs. Again, I've got two cards in a row that are in their beliefs about you. The very first card is in their feelings about you. So there's a lot of mirroring going on, or your person is actually pretty accurate on what they think is going on about you. There's Strength right under that. Again, Leo energy, already out here in their intentions. This is about having the internal strength to make it through a difficult situation. Having the courage to face your fears. It's about trying to tame the beast within, trying to rein yourself in, trying to hold yourself back so you don't do anything too hasty. Don't want to make any kind of a mistake. And then we've got the Four of Coins, which is already out. I've already seen that twice in your person's energy, maybe 3 times in your person's energy. It's right here under this 10 of Cups in the Tower. It's Capricorn energy, about holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. The Two of Wands, which we just saw in your person's energy, being that at that fork in the road, that crossroads, that decision point about which path leads you to the world that you want and which path do you need to leave behind. And I feel like you have got things like halted right now. This Hanged Man is Pisces energy. This is no forward movement, no progress being made, things being stagnant right now. The Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's looking at things from different perspectives than he normally would, different points of view, different angles than he would normally look at things from. And he's doing that trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. Then we have Justice, again, with the mirroring going on here. The Libra Major Arcana card, the card of balance. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. It could be about trying to balance this connection back out. I feel like you're doing some thinking about this connection. This Four of Cups is Cancer energy. This is either there's a love offer on the table between the two of you already, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. Oh, okay. In their beliefs, we've got these actions toward love and emotions. This could be a love offer, and your person trying to figure out what's going on with that. We have a decision being made about that, or they believe a decision needs to be made about that. This could either be there's a love offer already on the table that's not been accepted or rejected yet, or this is you contemplating that love offer, like either contemplating making the love offer or contemplating, do I accept it or do I reject it? I feel like you have an opportunity, like a new opportunity here is what it feels like. This Ace of Coins is a new practical, tangible opportunity the universe is presenting to you. The opportunity for something that has the potential for a lot of stability and abundance behind it. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Coins that we all want. That maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity, that stable home life. You've got some opportunity, it looks like, to birth something new in that vein. Now, in your actual advice here for May 2021 Aquarius, you have the Queen of Swords, Death, the Fool, Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Coins. Now, the Queen of Swords is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now, she'll offer to let you speak your truth, but she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to the Queen of Swords had better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use the sword to cut you. This is an energy of speaking the truth about something. It's also an energy of cutting off the things or the people that no longer serve you or that are no longer to your benefit or in your best interest. Next we have Death, Scorpio energy. This is an ending to something. This is something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. Right here on the bottom of the deck, we have the birth of something new. This is the mother of the tarot deck. Something's coming to an end, and it's either being reborn or something new is being born out of it, out of this ending. This is a massive transformation. Like if you think about when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, the caterpillar goes into a cocoon. It ain't having fun in there. It ain't a party in there. It's dying. It's going through a very painful transformation process. And when it comes out of that cocoon, it ain't a caterpillar anymore. It's something entirely different. So this represents some transformation taking place here. Looks like based on someone or something getting cut off and something new being birthed out of the death of one thing. Next we have the Fool, card 0 of the Major Arcana, the first card of the Major Arcana, the first card of the tarot deck. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. We just saw that Ace of Coins in here, that opportunity for something, a new opportunity. This is the beginning of something. This is the beginning of a new cycle, the beginning of something. It's about not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before you take the first step. Not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before you take the first step. This is about you just having that blind faith to say, screw it, I'm going for it. It's about jumping off the cliff and figuring out how to grow wings on the way down. Worry about figuring this out as you move along. It's about just going for it. Next we have the Seven of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. This is options and choices, but it's confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here. There's a lot of stuff in these cups. There's a lot of emotions involved, and you don't want to make a mistake. So this is you thinking about these options and being confused about what to do. And we have the Knight of Coins. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is a slow, forward moving energy. Slow, methodical, one foot in front of the other, not being in a big hurry, not being in a rush. This is a perfectionist type of an energy that doesn't want to make mistakes. So I've got 2 cards in a row about you not wanting to make a mistake. And right in the middle of your advice is the Fool, about taking the leap of faith on something new. I've got something being cut off and something dying. 2 cards here of something new being birthed. And right under this birth of something new, I've got 2 cards in a row about expressing love and emotions, taking actions toward love and emotions. This Knight of Coins, the bad thing about the Knight of Coins is that he's so damn slow that it seems like progress isn't happening. Either from your point of view, it seems like progress isn't happening quickly enough. This could just be telling me that you're being patient with this. You're not in a big giant hurry to take this leap of faith because you've got all these options and you're not quite sure what to do about those yet. And you're not wanting to make a mistake. You're wanting to take things slow and be patient with it. Now, the good thing about the Knight of Coins is when he finally does get there, first of all, he's not going to mess anything up because he's in a hurry. He's not messing things up and making mistakes because he's rushing too quickly. So when he finally does show up, he's got the real deal. He's carrying that Ace of Pentacles, that Ace of Coins, that potential to grow into the 10 of Coins that we all want. So this is telling me that you should take things slow. You probably have this desire to take a leap of faith somewhere, potentially with a new connection, but now this person looks like they're fighting for this connection, and it's going to cause you a little bit of confusion here about what to do, and you're going to have to be patient and move slow like going forward from here. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Aquarius love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.